Aura my black fungus. Oh yeah, oh jiggle it. Oh, it's so moist. Smack it, smack it.
This is Nokko.
Bankai.
Swazalong, you long-haired hippies. How the hell are ya? Say, did you know that Nokko is a true champion of the people? He is usually a pretty fun guy, but very dangerous when someone isn't ruffled. Okay, I will dispense with the bad puns. There isn't mushroom for more. Get out! Nokko is a pretty good, badass son of a bitch. He arose in the deep mines to protect the flora and wildlife there, and above all, his friend Nightcap, against a greedy money-hungry tyrant Nefanyo and his little ice troops. Needless to say, Nokko kills them all. Let me tell you how. First off, his passive ability, Vital Decay. In simple terms, this passive allows Nokko to never get killed. Whenever you take fatal damage, you will turn into a Sproodling, a tiny little live-action mushroom floof. During this state you cannot be damaged, but more to that later. The key here is that you absolutely must have at least one active mushroom at the time of your death. Then, and only then, will you bypass death. If you reach one of your mushrooms before you expire, you will return to Nokko's original form fully healed. As a bonus, you also get a random duration of invulnerability at this point. If you do not make it in time, then you die for real. This is an interesting passive since Nokko is very squishy otherwise. But that is all you need to understand about this to use it effectively. Now let's get into the juicy bits. Nokko's first ability. The Stinkbrain, aka false morale, is a Finnish delicacy that can kill you. I strongly advise against eating random mushrooms, but hurling them into the faces of Grenier is completely ethical. Upon tossing the Stinkbrain, preferably into a crowd, it will immediately knock out anything in line of sight within 5 meters, probably because it smells like your mom's armpits. For the same reason, the Stinkbrain will apply viral damage in status effect, which is extremely useful since the viral status makes enemies take up to 325% more damage to their health. Enemies put to sleep by the stinky shroom are also open to finishers, but that is likely something you will not care about when playing Nokko. More importantly, the Stinkbrain operates in pulses. Every 3 seconds it pulsates with the emission of viral. This is how you build up maximum viral stacks. Since you can have 4 Stinkbrains active at a time, you can simply cast a couple and ramp up viral status, and put more fools to sleep. So not only are you getting hard crowd control but also making enemies much easier to wipe out. There is little more information you will want to have heard, but we will circle back to that later. For now, let's focus on Nokko's second ability, BrightBonnet. This ability is so good that it might as well be a psychedelic experience. This thing will do a few things for you. A. It will instantly buff your ability strength by 30%. B. It will pulse every 3 seconds and grant you 15 energy. Your homies in the mission will also get these benefits. Now there is this little trick you can do if you need it. Let's say you find yourself in need of energy and can only cast BrightBonnet one more time. Then try to cast it under a structure. Then jump on it like an octane in Apex Legends. Sure, you might suffer a concussion, but every time you land on the mushroom, it will pulse, which will grant you energy every time. So in a sense you can emulate a now extinct Eevee Trinity to get your energy back fast. Literally anything that bounces on it will cause a pulse. Do what you will with that information. That is the gist of this ability. There is a little more, but I will get back to that later to keep things concise. Do not worry. Next ability. Reroot. This one may seem straightforward but actually has way more to it than meets the eye. So pay attention. This is your Spurtling form. It is your panic button when you're about to die. That is the main use from this. While in this form, nothing can harm you. You are literally untouchable. But here is the strange thing. If you are already completely immune to any damage, why do the enemies ignore you? Do you not find that odd? Well, guess what? You are also effectively invisible during this stage. Not just invisible but generally undetectable. Which means that you can use Nokko to clear spy missions just as easily as with Loki. Lasers? No problem. Cameras? No problem. Guards? Also no problem. So keep that in mind. Also, while you are a Spurtling, you have triple jump and restore health and shield slowly. Additionally, fungal spores will continuously spawn around you. They function like a health orb and speed boost. Personally, I find it distracting and mildly annoying to try to get to these things just for a speed boost. Honestly, just dodge and you'll practically have the same effect without the stress of looking for spores. Your mini-me can also hop on existing mushrooms you may have previously cast. There. That's about it. Let's wrap this up with Nokko's final ability. Sporespring. This Siren Space Jam basketball from hell is possibly one of the most disgusting damage abilities in the game. Now I could make a bunch of lame jokes around bouncing balls of doom. But we are more mature than that. I will instead describe this ability more scientifically accurate. Imagine a bouncy castle with a bunch of oversized children in it. Now imagine, you'd throw a bowling ball into it and watch it knock every one of them little shits out. Now if that same bowling ball would emit a gas on every impact that smelled like your dad's ass on a Sunday morning after all-you-can-eat Mexican food, then that's exactly how Sporespring works. Good luck getting that image out of your head. Nokko makes like Kobe Bryant and passes a spore ball at enemies. Upon impact, it immediately bounces off of enemies and shrooms if you've placed any. Every time the ball bounces, it increases its damage exponentially. So if done right, you can do millions of damage. Which is of course overkill for anything on the star chart. But good to know. The damage is AoE as well. Now, do you recall what I told you earlier? That the BrightBonnet and Stinkbrain pulse every 3 seconds? Well, if Sporespring bounces on them, they pulse twice as often. So you gain energy and spread viral much faster. On top of that, the BrightBonnet specifically doubles its ability strength buff to you and allies, if your Sporespring ball touches it. There you have it. Nokko, quick and simple. Let's talk builds. Here is my current build, which you can totally copy if you want to. Do not worry if you do not have all the mods. To simplify things, let me give you the following advice. When building Nokko, you, as a newish player, do not need to worry about strength. Nokko is plenty strong without it. What I would say is essential for you to have a great start is range. As much as you can afford. Another nice thing for you would probably be casting speed mods such as Natural Talent. If you use just this setup, you will already be able to conquer the star chart in regular mode and steel path with no problems. So anything you mod from here on out is your personal flavor. This concludes my How to Not Be a Shit Nokko guide. My next video will be a new series named How to Be a Pro Nokko, or something like that. There, I will explain the next level of in-depth knowledge on the Warframe. So when you are ready to make your Warframe even better, come see me. Until then, do not forget to like and subscribe to my shitty channel. Now fuck off please.